Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Radio is magic. Radio transmits fast and far in seconds. As King Radio takes your business to your customer at the speed of light. We are 98.5 Speed FM. See radio differently at askingradio.com or call 080 99 as King now. That's 080 99 275464.
As King Radio, 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
Stay here with you. You are a rainbow sun. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. Same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. I am GrandMa Jighjigh. Women of Speed brings a story to inspire you. And today, Tuesday, at 3, we are here again to bring you another story that would inspire you. We have a guest today, and she is Mrs. Tessy Atser. I'm sure a lot of you know her. Now, Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 welcomes Mrs. Tessy Atser. Mrs. Tessy Atser, let's meet you. Who is Mrs. Tessy Atser?
Thank you, Mrs. James. I am known as them, Teresa Atser-Iwail, but most people call me Tessy Atser. That Atser-Iwail has to be there, because there are so many Atsers. So my own is Tessy Atser-Iwail. I'm from Korunya City. My husband is from Korunya, and I love people calling me Tessy, Mother Teresa of Korunya City, or Tessy for the old.
Mm-hmm.
That is my a.k.a.
Coal City.
Yes. So, I am an accountant by profession. I have a BSc in accounting, MSc accounting, and now I'm pursuing my PhD in forensic accounting. In view, I'm also a farmer. I'm into birds, rearing, and fish. Though a professional accountant, I can produce fish. I have my hatchery in the house.
So, a professional accountant turned farmer.
Don't farmer.
Wonderful.
And a wonderful farmer at that.
Wonderful.
Because I have, like the issue of birds, I've been into farming for more than 20 years. I rarely call a vet doctor to my farm because birds don't talk. When I see their reaction and really know what they want.
Okay.
I'm married to Honorable Godwin, Sir Godwin Atser, and is blessed with 4 children. So that is mean I have retired. I was working with Local Government Service Commission. I retired as a treasurer of a local government. I retired as a treasurer of Lugu local government. I retired, but I'm not tired because I joined the service early. I'm 53 this year.
Wow.
And I retired. I've served my country for 35 good years.
Wonderful. I thought retirement age is 60.
Yes, it's 60.
So why did you retire so soon?
No, because of the years in service. You retired in two folds.
Okay.
It's either you have reached your retirement age or you have served for 35 years.
Okay.
So I served for 35 years. I also have an NGO. I had a calling to care for indigent aged.
Thank you.
So I have a non-governmental organization called Center for Parental Care of the Old and Vulnerable, CEPAV. That is my heartbeat in the whole of North Central. I am the first lady that has a nursing home, an individual. I'm the first individual to have a nursing home in the whole of North Central.
Wonderful.
And I've done that. I care for the elderly for 19 years.
Wow.
As you can see, even the Benue State Teaching Hospital, doctors come there for geriatric studies because most of them who are studying, there is a particular thing they call them. They come there to understudy the diseases that concern the aged. So we are even helping the hospital and even government in training of her doctors.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So tell us, what inspired you to start a home for the aged?
Thank you very much. The inspiration was directly from God. You know, most times God will just use people and God will speak to us in different ways. I'm a Catholic, I'm a DEM. That DEM I called is a Papa Award from the Pope. So I fellowship at St. Dominic Catholic Mission, Sachi. So I went to church one day and I saw this old woman sucking urine. He had incontinence issues and didn't have anyone to care for her. So she went to church like that, and in the whole church, I didn't enjoy the service because the stench, the smelling was much. Within my heart, I was just telling God, God, this service, let the mass finish quick now so that I will get out of this stench. When the mass dismissed, I was about to rush. Then behold, I saw that woman by my side. Then she tapped me and said, my daughter, you don't want to visit me. You want me to die before you visit me? I said, okay, Mama, I heard you. I came home in the night, I couldn't sleep. I was just wondering, her voice kept ringing in my head. The next day I sought to find where she was dwelling, and when I went, She was sleeping in a run hall without a door. She was sleeping on clothing, no mattress, nothing.
The bare floor.
The bare floor, and with stones. Those the run hut, the stone they use in constructing the run huts were scattered all over. I went with my daughter, so we had to help her out, remove those stones. And
Now, whose house was she? Whose house was she living when you found
she
her?
was living in his son's house. Oh.
Wow.
The son was having plenty houses. The house was located at George's quarters here. Oh. It's his son's house. But they had not done any meaningful construction there. It was just a run hut. And she was there alone. Even to take a bath, it was not easy for her. So while we were doing all this cleaning, she kept touching her mouth and touching her belly, touching her mouth and touching her belly, giving me a sign that she's hungry. I have to leave the cleaning and rush to that Tewasagbadu where they sit food by the roadside. I didn't even have a plate I bought in polythenes and gave to her. She rushed the food. So bringing food every day became a challenge for me. So I engaged these people that sells soybean and bread. That at least give her one meal
In the morning?
in the morning so that I will pay you. So I started paying like that. So that was how I started. God told me, my daughter, you have just seen one. Oh, there are so many of them like that. And so
And did you have to meet them individually or they came to you?
they came to me. You know, when I started, like in the church, I discovered in my church here, I discovered the vulnerable ones. Then I called them together. Then when we had a meeting, subsequently people started showing me, there's one other vulnerable here, there's another one here, there's other one here. People started showing me critical, vulnerable edges that needed care. I would call them together, we would dance. I got a volunteer medical doctor, Dr. Igbabu, who volunteered his medical services. He will come with his team and check them. Then he will, he will come with his team and check. Then we will buy drugs and share to them. We give them cooked food and raw food, and also clothing. I will contact some of my friends who will dash me clothes and my own too. I will buy some. I made uniform for them and T-shirts. So we started meeting monthly. So each month they will be looking forward for that meeting. I enrolled them and was paying them what is called social security benefit, the ones that I can. About 50 of them, I was paying them in those days 2,000 naira. And this 2,000 was so big for them. They will tell people around them that they are going to take salary. It was that time that I got to know that these people are very, very intelligent. Old people, they knew the months. Most times I will even forget to. It is when they start trooping to the office that I will know that the month has ended. So that was how we roll it until as I was working with them, I discovered that most of them really need to be looked after properly because some were blind, some could not do anything. They were just lying there and no one to care for them. So within me, I told God, if I had the resources, I would build a home whereby those critical ones will be brought there and cared for. So that to running around with food.
You don't need to cook and take to anybody. You be cooking.
Yes, and looking after.
Yes.
Yes, so we got a plot. I shared with my husband and he supported. We got a plot of land, started the building. But the fact that it was an individual stuff and my husband having other issues, it was not easy for us.
I was just going to ask you, did you ask for assistance? Did you have any assistance from the government or any of the other NGOs who are interested in such things?
It is now that people, there are no NGOs around here working on the edge too. I tried to, but when I tried to, they will say, they are not working on old people. There were some NGOs that were working on HIV, were working on malaria and things like that.
But none for the aged.
Yeah, they will say you're aged. No NGO is working on the aged.
What about the government? The state government, the local government?
Yeah, government too. They said there was no budget line for the old people. There was no budget
And that
line.
is the truth.
There was no budget line for the old people, so it was difficult for government to help.
Thank you very much. We'll take a break and we'll come back shortly to continue our story to inspire people. Women of Speed, this is a program that inspires women. And we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue to hear how Mrs. Atser was able to raise a home for the old, and she's doing it alone till now.
Staying up till the morning light. No, you don't mind it. I think you like it. Always showing you wrong from right. I'll let you guide me. Just stay beside me. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. Seasons change, but you're the same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Women of Speed, a program that brings a story to inspire you. Our guest this afternoon is Mrs. Tessy Atser-Iwail. And before we went off, we were talking about her NGO. The NGO is takes care of the aged, and she does it alone. She started alone, and she has continued 19 years after doing it all alone. And the last question I asked was, did she get any help, or did she ask for any help from any of the government, that is either the state government or the local government? And she said, what did you?
Yes, I said the government said there was no budget line, but the last government, I want to appreciate them so much because they supported me with a utility vehicle that is helping me to
Move from point A to B.
And especially take them to hospital. And this present government, they are supporting me with food. and it has really, really lessened my burden.
Yeah, it has gone a long way. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, any other assistant, maybe personal assistant, that is from your family?
Yes. At this juncture, I want to appreciate my husband because he has taken that as part of his family. At the nursing home at present, we have 12, and we have 12 in clients.
Okay.
We have 2 categories of clients. The in clients are the
Ones you house.
in residence. Yes, they are the ones in residence. There are 12 in number, and we have over 50 art clients. Those ones are the ones that are living in their various homes, but we meet monthly.
Okay.
So,
but do you visit them in the homes they're living in?
Yes.
Because some could be in the same category, the same condition you met your very first client.
Yes.
Is she still alive?
No.
Your first client?
No, she's
Wow.
not. She has
Passed on.
passed on. So I visit them. So my husband has been very, very supportive. He has taken all of them as part of his family.
Wonderful.
I want to appreciate him for that. And my brother, Emmanuel Agaku, has been very supportive. And recently, Mrs. Tohilo Uchi visited, and she drew a boho for
That's
us.
a lot of assistance.
Yes, he did drew a boho for us, and he supported us to start to improve on our fish. We know I told you we have poultry and fish farming. He supported us and even gave.
Is it
the
commercialized or you use it to feed your?
It's both.
Okay.
We sell it, we commercialize it, and we also use it in feeding the egg.
Yes.
Yeah, because they are old. Their normal meat is just fish and chicken.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Atser-Iwail. So, have you been inspired on our program Women of Speed? Remember, it's a story to inspire you. And I am Mama Jighjigh, GrandMa Jighjigh. You can call us if you want to be part of the program on 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464 and be a part of the program. If you've been inspired by the, Mrs. Atser-Iwail's story, you can also participate. Tell us what part of our story has inspired you. So, Mrs. Atser, you started your NGO, NGO called Center for Parental Care for the Old and Vulnerable, isn't it?
Yes.
And you started your NGO in 2006. And her focus is on the poorest of the poor. And in fact, she goes to pick them. Sometimes people point them out to her and she goes to bring them in. She said 12 of them are in-house. And she has over 50, isn't it?
Yes.
And 12 of these 50 are in-house. They stay with you and you cater for them, isn't it?
Yes.
You were talking about their health. How do you manage their health? You are not a nurse, are you?
Yeah, I'm not a nurse.
Good. So how do you manage their health?
I have 3 nurses
Okay.
who run shifts.
And you pay them?
Yes, I pay. I have 12 staff on the row.
Wow.
So the 3 nurses run shift. So we have volunteer medical doctors, I've told you. We have a volunteer lab technician. So if the condition is critical, we take them to hospital. If it is not, the lab
treat them there.
Yeah, the lab technician will come and take samples, and when the result comes out, we call on the doctor and he
to
will
prescribe,
and you come around and the nurses will now manage.
Wonderful. That's a great job you're doing.
Yeah.
Apart from looking after the aged, you are also an employer.
Yes.
Wow. You are contributing greatly to the Benue State government.
Yes.
Well done, madam.
Thank you.
So I want to also find out any challenges, apart from the fact that you didn't have where to keep them, you had to be visiting and all that. Aside from that, any other challenges?
The challenges are enormous. Number one, caring for the aged is alien in this part of our country.
It is.
You understand?
Yes.
Most people don't see any need of even having a nursing home. So for people to understand what I'm doing here, most people, they have not been there. And they don't really understand what I'm doing. So I'm appealing to spirited individuals to go there and see what we are doing. And most people feel that keeping your parent there or keeping somebody there is it's not dignifying.
In fact, it's a taboo.
It's a taboo. How can you take somebody, or your father, you go and throw away your father, throw away your mother? But I asked them, rather than keep them under the watchful eyes of qualified people who will give them the needed attention, would you rather allow them to be languishing in pain? They lock them. With the research I have gone around, even the ones that are with their old ones in the villages, so they lock them in one particular room.
And leave them there.
Leave them there and go to farm. Yes, till they come back. But putting them there, we babysit, we elderly sit. There was one of my neighbor, one lady in my neighborhood. I thought, bring your mom, we can babysit for you. As you go off to the office, drop her there. She has companions. She will be people of the same age.
You'll be talking and making
They'll be
noise.
talking, and we have nurses who cook on time. We will have chef who cook on time and give them. Most people who are even sick, when they bring them there, most stroke patients that could not even move. For the fact that we give them love, we give them the right food and the right medication, you see them recovering there very, very fast.
That's wonderful. So, if I have an aged parent and I want to bring him or her to your home, any requirements?
Yes. We deal with the poorest of the poor.
Okay.
For the ones who don't have anybody, we accept them like that. But you, who is well-to-do, because we need to pay staff salary. The staff salary wage bill is more than 600,000, and you know wage bill is constant.
Yeah.
Coughing out that amount every day and running of the place, feeding, because those ones that are for charity, we have 12. It's just 2 that their children are paying. The 10 are totally for charity.
Okay.
And they're feeding, running of the place, incontinence issues, washing and everything. We have to run around to get money to be able to do it. That is why we charge those people who have people. The senior citizen who have people, when you come, drop something so that it can be used to care for your ward.
That is it. That is it. And individuals who are listening to us, if you have something to contribute to Center for Parental Care for the Old and Vulnerable, please, you'll be welcome.
Thank you.
Listeners, Women of Speed brings you stories to inspire you. Have you been inspired? What part of her story has inspired you? Call us on 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. And tell us, share with us what has inspired you and what you think you can contribute to this particular side of taking care of the aged and the vulnerable, the poor of the poorest. Is very necessary. They've given birth to us, and at this very vulnerable age, we abandon them. It will not be right. And somebody, Mrs. Tessy Atser-Iwail, has taken up on herself to do this job. From the beginning, 19 years you said?
Yeah.
From 19 years ago, she has been handling it alone. She has a staff strength of 12. And 12 inmates,
Yes.
and about 50
Out clients.
out clients or
Yes.
outpatients.
Yes.
Yeah. So do something. And we all need your support. She has been doing it alone, along with her family. Now is the time for us. The government does not care about the aged. After you've served them for the number of years, you are retired and thrown away. They don't even want to hear about you. But here is somebody who has taken it upon herself to look after such vulnerable ones. Thank you very much, Mrs. Atser. So if you are inspired, please call us on 0808 427 5464 and tell us your story. Going to take a break. We'll be back soon.
Staying up till the morning light. No, you don't mind it. I think you like it. Always showing you wrong from right. I'll let you guide me. Just stay beside me. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. I am lucky man. I am lucky man. You are my favorite song. I am lucky man. I am lucky man. I am lucky man. I am lucky man. Seasons change, but you're the same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. I am lucky man. I am lucky man. You are my favorite song. I am lucky man. I am lucky man. I am lucky man. I am lucky man.
Welcome back. And if you're just joining us, this is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, Makudi. And I am GrandMa Jighjigh. So Women of Speed brings a story to inspire you. This afternoon we have Mrs. Atser-Iwail as our guest. You've heard her story. If you have heard her story and it has inspired you, call us on 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. And let's hear what has inspired you and what you want to do with what has inspired you. She was able to run this NGO right from the start alone 19 years ago, and she's still on it. So, on a lighter mood, I heard that you're called Tessy for the old.
Yeah.
How did you get that name?
That name became popular amongst, we have a WhatsApp group of thief all over the world.
Okay.
And so when I took what I do to the platform, then most of the members started calling me Tessy for the old, Tessy for the old.
Okay.
So
interesting.
Yeah, so that
But
was
have they been able to contribute to your NGO?
Yes.
Oh, good.
The TeamNet, initially, constructing that place was hard calling.
Okay.
So they contributed.
Wow.
By that time, they gave me up to the TeamNet. Most people were giving $2, $5 like that.
That was big money.
Big money.
Yeah, so that challenge
The
of
windows,
building
yes, the windows, they were the ones that helped me to fix those windows.
Wow. That's wonderful. So anybody who wishes to contribute can come to your NGO, isn't it?
And yes, and King James.
Oh.
King James is my
One of your greatest contributors.
greatest contributors. He's
Wonderful.
one person. If I'm starving of anything, I will just call King James. We don't have food today. Oh.
Wow.
He say, okay, bring send account number.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
So it's one person that I'm so free to request.
You know, this Asking Radio has done a lot. I am a beneficiary.
Yes.
Look I'm at my age. I'm sitting here and living my dream, my inspiration.
And this is what we want. We want the senior citizens to be used. You understand? The retirees like you had a dream, and even though you are advanced in age, you are now fulfilling your dream.
It's wonderful.
Oh, that is wonderful.
It's wonderful. My children, my grandchildren, all listen to me and come back to say, Nana, we heard you on radio. And it makes, unfortunately, my father is not alive to hear me speak on radio.
You see?
Yes. So this radio is actually making us old ones become young. Yeah, the young at heart.
Yes.
So call us and let's hear your own side of your story. Mrs. Atser-Iwail has told us her story. Has it inspired you? Call us on 0808 427 5464 and let's hear your own story that will inspire others. And if you want to be part of this program, probably next week, Tuesday, let us know. And we will also get in touch with you. We're actually also online, streaming online at askingradio.com, so, and on Facebook as well. So you can be part of this program if you so wish. Call us on 0808 427 5464 and be part of the program. So, your education.
My education, I earlier told you, I started from the scratch.
Wow.
Secondary school, I did certificate in public accounts and auditing. I did a diploma in accounting. Then I came back and enrolled 100 level in accounting. So
by this time you were on level what? Scale in the office?
Yes, I was on level 10.
When you came back to enroll for your degree?
Yes, level 10 I was still my third child. I gave birth to my baby.
Listeners, are you inspired?
Yes, I gave birth to my baby. Why? Thank God there was one strike, very long strike that.
So you managed.
You managed. It took about 6 months.
And your baby was 6 before you resumed.
Yes, you resumed.
Wow, that's wonderful. Listeners, are you inspired by Mrs. Atser-Iwail's story? That is the aim of this program.
So
Asking Radio is making it possible to tell your dreams or to live your dreams as I am doing. And today, Mrs. Atser is here to inspire you with how she started, how she has continued, and how she is doing everything alone. So if you want to assist her in running her NGO, either you volunteer as a staff or you put in something to assist her to run the NGO. Thank you very much, Mrs. Atser.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break.
Hello, my Kudi. Asking Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Welcome back. So this is where we come to the end of today's program, Women of Speed. Remember, it brings a story to inspire you. So if you are inspired, either you call us and tell us or visit us in person and be part of the program. Don't forget to remember, not to forget to remember to join me next week for this same program. I want to say a special thank you to those who have contributed and made this program a success. I'll see you next week on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. I am GrandMa Jighjigh. And Mrs. Atser-Iwail, thank you very much for being part of this program today. I hope our listeners have been inspired by your story, and we hope they will also do something about it. You are doing a great job for the government and for the people of Benue State. Thank you very much.
Thank you, GrandMa Jighjigh.
It's nice having you on this program.
Thank you.
I'm inspired too.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.